welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Chloe, and today I'm going to be doing a video that I have really been wanting to do, and it's telling you my college must-haves. These are things that I either bought when I was going to college or went to college and realized I should have bought that, and I do not want you to feel the same way I did. So I'm gonna give you my tidbits today. Also, before I get started, do not forget to subscribe, hit that red button down below because it would mean a lot to me, and then you become a part of my family. So let's just get started. The first thing that I think you need is shower shoes. If you are having a communal bathroom, or even if not, if you're gonna have a suite style bathroom, I highly suggest shower shoes because you do not know whose feet have been touching the ground, and it's just, they're not always the cleanest. Like, they do get cleaned, but I would just say get yourself some shower shoes. Along with the shower shoes, you need a shower caddy. Now, I got the plastic shower caddy, and honestly, I kind of regret getting the plastic one. I would rather have gotten the mesh one. I'll try to insert a picture right here because I just think it got less gross. Like, my roommate had a mesh one, hers didn't get that gross, but having a plastic one for some reason just gets really, really nasty really quick. So get yourself a shower caddy. Make sure everything is in there and that you are ready to go for the shower. If you are going to a state and it rains, I would suggest to get a backpack that is waterproof. I had a Fjall Raven. I do not know if I'm saying that right, but I had that backpack. I will show you a picture what it looks like right here. I needed that backpack because I am telling you, it rains a lot in Texas, and here in California, they'll say like, oh, it's gonna rain, and like, it really doesn't rain. But in Texas, when it says it's gonna rain, and it's gonna rain hard. And if I did not have a waterproof backpack, my computer probably would have died because it rains that much. So I would suggest if you're going to any rainy state, anywhere in America, that you, or just anywhere in the world, wherever you're going to school, and if it's rainy, get a rainproof backpack. There are so many great ones out there, and I just highly recommend it. Okay, you need this. You need a drying rack. No matter where you are living, get a drying rack, and it will save your life, and it will save your clothes, because you do not always want to put your clothes in the dryer. I know a lot of people just say, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna put all my clothes in there, and honestly, like, Lululemon, you should not put that in the dryer. So I just got a drying rack, and I'm telling you, so many people asked me to use my drying rack because they forgot drying racks that I started thinking about giving drying racks as presents. Like, I'm not even kidding here. Like, I'm being really serious. But I think drying racks are just a really important thing to have in college. You need to wash your clothes. Some clothes just don't go in the dryer. And for those clothes, get yourself a drying rack. I would highly recommend getting a desk lamp, whatever kind of desk lamp you want, but I definitely knew people that didn't have desk lamps and they ended up getting them because honestly, sometimes the lighting in your room is not that bright. And since it's not that bright, and if, let's say, especially like if you're a roommate, for instance, I had a roommate, she would go to sleep, I was still doing homework. I didn't want to do homework in the dark, so I turned on my light. But I would say getting a light that like you can change the settings, because sometimes I felt kind of self-conscious doing my homework because I was like, I don't want this to be too bright. You know what I mean? But just have a desk lamp. I think they are so important to have, and some people just don't get them. So, desk lamp. I wish that I would have gotten this earlier in the semester because the amount of trips that I took from my room to the library throughout the year to print anything was so many, it was crazy. I used to have to wake up early just to walk to print something out because there is no printers in the buildings on my campus at TCU. So unless there are, and no one ever told me, but I really don't think that there were. And at the time, my first roommate, she had a printer, but then her printer broke. So then I didn't really have a printer for a while, and for my birthday, my parents very graciously gifted me a printer, and it changed my life. Literally changed my life. I did not have to wake up as early, and it was just like right there. So get a printer. I feel like there's so many inexpensive printers out there that you can get too, but just get a printer. It's so helpful. One thing that really just changed my life that seems so like it wouldn't is an Alexa. I got one for Christmas and I absolutely love her. I brought her home with me and we were just buddies, we were friends, maybe a Google Home. You know, college is a time where sometimes your phone will like just stop working or just turn off in the middle of the night and then you don't wake up for classes. So having an Alexa or like something else to wake you up other than your phone, highly suggest. Also, like if you're just sitting in bed and you want to know the weather, boom, the question is answered. Anything that you want to know, a funny joke, play some music. It's like an all-in-one thing that you need in college. College is just a time where you need one, and I highly suggest that you get one. Yeah. Okay. Whether it's on your phone, paper, your computer, get a planner, get a daily planner, get an app, Google app. I don't know, just get an app for a planner. I have a planner app on my iPad. I also have a book that like a planner thing that I just write things down because at the beginning of the semester, you will get a lot of syllabuses. Like if you think that it's not going to be long, like these syllabuses are like pages long. And they'll have every single date of when you're going to have an assignment due, what you're going to do that day in class. I highly suggest that the first day of each class for the first week of school that you go and write down everything because then you look and you're like, oh, okay, I know when this is due. I know when that's due. Because there's definitely times where for some reason I didn't write it down and then I like almost missed the assignment. And you don't want to miss assignments in college because there is no makeups. In high school, maybe you could slide by. In college, professors do not care if you forgot. It's a 0. So get a planner. It will change your life in so many ways. For all the people who are going to the South or going to a hot state, you will understand if you live there now. But if you're going and it's like, you know, summertime, it's so hot, like 107 hot with like 80% humidity. And you're sitting there kind of like, yeah, that is not fun. So I would suggest getting a small fan that you can carry around with you in a bag. They have them on Amazon. They're not that expensive and they charge like in an outlet, which is like pretty cool. I mean, come on, how 21st century technology right here. But for game days, hopefully we will have them this year. I'll be sad if we don't. But just in general, it'll be nice to have a fan, some fresh air, because when I got one, I'm telling you, like my quality of life went from like a 7 to like a 14. I was like, woo, this is the best thing ever. So get one, get yourself a fan. They're like $10 and they'll change your life. Also, side note, my cat really just wanted to spend time with me. So if you're like, what's that orange thing behind you? It's my cat. He's so cute. His name is Nutmeg. Oh, he's gonna fall off the bed. Okay, now this is more of a comfortable thing, but I have a lot of friends who decided to get like their mattress pad because in college, it basically feels like you're going to summer camp. Like you're going into a dorm, you're now gonna sleep in a twin bed. Kind of reminds you of like summer camp vibes, you know, the Parent Trap, that type of mood. I don't know. That's just how I kind of like envision going into college, you know, with my backpack and a bunch of suitcases full of clothes. And a lot of my friends got mattresses, like mattress pad things from Amazon that were like really inexpensive and that did not feel comfortable. So if you're going to invest in anything in your bedroom, if there is one item in your room that you want to invest in, I would highly suggest a good mattress pad because you're sleeping on that thing every single night. And the normal mattress that like has no pad or it's just like the blue mattress, you know, it's gross, but that's not comfortable. So like highly suggest a mattress pad. It may be like $150, which like sounds a lot, but if you like add that up to the amount of time you're sleeping there, it's just worth it. It's really worth it. So I would highly suggest a good mattress pad like Tempur-Pedic. They have a mattress pad, fantastic. I got mine from Bed Bath & Beyond. It was amazing. I had so many people who would sit on my bed and be like, oh my gosh, your bed's so comfortable. And I was like, thanks. It's from Bed Bath & Beyond. So Mattress Pad, get yourself a Mattress Pad. The last two items that I just think are so important is one, get yourself a vacuum, because whether your room is wood or if it's carpet, things get messy if you're a girl and or a guy with your hair. Your hair gets everywhere on the floor. It's just not good. There's dust, there's things. You want a vacuum, and usually the school vacuums are not that nice and they don't work. Well, at my school, they didn't really work. But I would invest in like a small vacuum. I know that they have them, and I wish that I would have gotten one. That is one thing I'm getting for my room next year. But if there's anything that I wish I would have bought and that I didn't get, it would be a vacuum. So get yourself a vacuum. And lastly, the last thing that changed my life in college was an air purifier. Now that sounds so weird, but college dorms are usually really old and kind of, you know, just not the cleanest. You feel my vibe, you know? College dorm rooms just aren't always the cleanest place in the world. So, you know, air vents, all that stuff. Getting an air purifier made me, one, get less sick, because the first 2 months of college, I was so sick all the time, and then I got an air purifier and boom, I like was not sick anymore, just because it circulates the air, circulates the dust, and it's great. I got the air purifier that I love from Costco, and it was just a great price for a great item. So I will definitely link it down below if I can find it, because I just suggest it so much. That is everything that I suggest for college, because college is a time, it is a new time in your life, or maybe you already go to college, whatever it is, whether you're living on or off campus, I think that anyone needs this stuff just in general for life. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, do not forget to subscribe. Also, please like, share, and comment on this video, and let me know what other videos you would like to see me do. And I hope that wherever you are, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night, that you have or had an amazing day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!